Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing: single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about the best cooking show for bourbon fans. My name is McNeil. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Kathy Cool, Justine Mays, and Katie Joyce.
Hey gang, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey, so yeah, we're going to have some fun today. We're going to talk about cooking shows. I'm big into those. I know Kathy is too. I don't know about anybody else, but we certainly watch those things. So the rest of you may be along for the ride. Kathy and I'll just have a nice, meaningful and deep discussion where we get into this. It'll be like we have an audience. It'll be like we're on a talk show. So fun stuff. Before we get to any of that, though, McNew said there's something she want to talk about. What is that, McNew?
Yeah, so I wanted to know, who is your celebrity hall pass, right? Like, this is a thing where you can the best relationship of your life. But if this celebrity showed up and said, I will sleep with you, you're allowed to do it. You don't have to, but you could. And if you could, you would. Who is that for you guys?
My first answer, I have multiple answers, but the first answer is always that my husband and I have the same, of Emma Stone.
Jesus.
But
She's so skinny though.
I know that's the problem.
It used to be thicker Emma Stone was
agreed.
Yeah.
So oh God, I've got a whole list. Honestly, I've got an entire hall full of them. Henry Cavill is definitely up at the top of the list. Oh gosh, pretty much anyone who has starred in a Marvel movie is going to be probably on that list as well. So we could go on and on.
Yeah, I love
Chris
that
Hemsworth.
has the whole list played out. She's like, if any of these show up, that's where I'm going.
Alan Richson, who plays Reacher. So pretty much any tall, super buff dude who'd walk up to the door. It's not that. Henry Cavill does get a bump though, because he's like nerdy as well, which is fun. So and I feel like he's really nice. It looks like in what I've seen. So I guess he gets a bump there.
Wants her husband in a different body. That's all I'm hearing.
Yes, pretty much. Like, that's the fun of it for me. I'm like, I already found like the exact perfect personality. I don't want anything else there.
KK.
I mean, when I was younger, this was a fun game. I would say Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Okay.
Good one. Yeah.
He likes dogs. He seems like a down-to-earth kind of guy.
That's a great one. He likes pitties too, I think.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
All right. Justine.
You guys are going to think mine are weird. Paul Rudd.
Oh, yeah.
He
That's
doesn't.
that's good.
He's been hot since the 90s. This man has to be a vampire. He does not.
Wasn't he man
Paul Rudd is
sexiest
so hot.
sexiest man alive one year?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
A few years ago.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, so it's not a weird answer. And I think he's one that comes across as super nice too. And I feel like he would be funny as well, which is a bonus.
Mine are all like skinny, funny guys.
That's a good
Nothing
type.
wrong with skinny, funny guys.
Yeah, that's a good type.
Sure. I mean,
Steve, are yours skinny, funny guys too?
no.
His
I
are
would-
Kate Upton.
They gotta have Kate Upton.
Oh, that's a great answer.
Get up.
I'm gonna add her to my list too.
Yeah, Kate Upton.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna throw John Slattery in there. He's always been like a silver fox from when I've started watching him from Mad Men to now. Like John Slattery can get it too. I think he's short. He's like a short king. He can still get it though.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. There's the Hall Pass show. So
That wasn't my hall pass, but we'll go with that.
what's your Hall Pass?
What is your all pass?
Yeah.
Fucking Co Wetzel. This man rode out on a fucking horse at the Houston rodeo the other night.
Would
And I
be
was like,
perfect for
I
you.
see that.
Damn, like I've always wanted him. And then that man on a horse with his hat off. I'm like, oh, okay, yep. You can still get it.
God. That would be a fun relationship to watch. I'll say that.
It would be a fucking shit show, but it would be a good time behind the scenes.
On that note, yeah, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Kathy's first. What do you got?
Okay, I am going to open up, let's see, cooking shows. Oh, this maple syrup cask finished. Because maple syrup.
Some base going on there. Not a whole lot else. I've got some Four Roses. A Four Roses single barrel. This was selected by Brent Elliott. Oh, this is a gift shop pick. All right, let's see what we got here. Kathy still has the lead. Nothing really going on there for me. Horrible. Justine looks like she's ready. What do you got there?
Old 55 bottled and bond bourbon.
Not good pops tonight on this one.
It's weak, but she has the lead. McNew's next.
It's not going to do anything, and this is like a bottle kill. I have a Sazerac rye. Nothing really left in this.
No,
Ooh.
not enough. Katie, here's where we're at. Your last but not least.
Man.
What do you got there?
I feel like I should run back behind me and grab a new bottle for what it's shown so far, but I'm going to try it with this. It's Bardstown Collaborative Series. This one's with Goose Island.
Okay. I think that's enough. I wasn't that great.
That was enough.
That's enough. And right here, right now, that's enough. So cheers, guys.
Wow.
80.
Cheers.
So, all right, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking about cooking shows for bourbon fans. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller and one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
And during this break, we bring you, what do we bring you? Neely Family Distillery.
You're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about cooking shows for bourbon fans.
Yes, we are. Cooking fans.
Cooking fans for bourbon shows.
So, yes, what do we think? What do we think as a bourbon fan? What's a cooking show that you enjoy watching? And if so, is there a tie into bourbon that makes you like it? What's your answers here?
I don't watch them, but if Martha Stewart's on, I'm watching it. Not because I want to learn to cook. It's just because I think she's fabulous and funny. Like, I don't watch cooking shows.
Wow.
I watched entire masterclass videos about Martha Stewart, and it was basically her daily schedule. It was incredible. How much she is still just go, 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 go.
She's fabulous. She's amazing.
I like Martha Stewart a lot. I do. I think she got railroaded on that stock thing. So
anything she hosts, I will watch, but it's not because I care about learning about cooking. It's because I am fascinated by her.
Okay.
I don't watch them, but other than the one that I watched with you and Amy the other night.
Oh, Tournament of Champions.
Yeah. But I think that they should. I think every show, every cooking show should have competition show. They should do an alcohol theme, whether it's bourbon or something else, as one of their challenges.
Yeah.
Especially what's that Bake Off one or something?
The Great British thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that. So if you can cook with alcohol or bake with alcohol, yes, I think that should be a final challenge in a lot of them.
They do use some booze in the Great British Bake Off because Prue loves the boozy booze, and so they'll make their bakes boozy for her.
Yes, true. Tournament of Champions is a great one for bourbon fans, right, Kath?
Love that.
They use bourbon and quite a bit. There's some chefs that live in Kentucky that are on there too. Sarah Bradley. There's another gentleman that was on there a couple times that's from Kentucky that are part of the bourbon scene. So yeah, I think those are great ones.
And she's down in Paducah.
Yeah, she's close. She's close. I think another one is Chopped. There's been bourbon in the ingredients, or it's a bourbon will be something that they use and pull in to it. Chef Edward Lee's been on there. He's a super bourbon guy. So
yeah, I think on Chopped they should give the judges bourbon.
That's
and have them drinking throughout the competition.
Yes. Or not, they could be. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's more the vibe that I was thinking of. I'm not a huge fan of them including alcohol in the dish as much as I'm a fan of the vibe of drinking alcohol either with the dish or while it's prepped. So my favorite show would be the one at home, which is where I sit at the kitchen island and drink while my husband cooks. Okay. That would be the best.
That's a good show.
That's a great show. Yes.
Yeah, it really is. And then the vibe that I really like is I think it's Ina Gartner. She has Barefoot Contessa, the show. She has made some strong cocktails on that show that I've seen. And so I really like her vibe and her energy on that.
Yeah.
I like Ina Gartner. She's good.
Another one with good vibe is actually a social media guy. So his name, it's Tyler Growth Life. He's on TikTok and Instagram and all the things, but I'm super jealous of his outdoor kitchen. But he does a lot of videos where he's cooking up meals outside in his outdoor kitchen. Sometimes he do it inside, but he always makes drinks for himself and his wife. And a lot of times his are a pour of whiskey, and then he makes some cocktail for his wife. But the most recent one I saw of his was, oh gosh, John had sent it to me. Where'd it go? But he had some dark arts on his one of the more recent ones that I saw. So he made himself a pour of dark arts, and then he went through cooking like ribeyes and potato wedges on the patio. I'm like, okay, yes, like this is the vibe. And so I like his social media posts. And then he also has a boxer tax that he's got his dog. Anytime he comes through, he pays the boxer tax, giving him a piece of something. So I'd say he's probably my favorite that I actually watch.
He needs a cooking show.
I
Yeah,
know
it does.
a lot of people go back and watch Anthony Bourdain. He was a big bourbon fan.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of people look up to him. So anything he's involved with, and that still stuff runs on the loop because it was great. And so his is also good for a bourbon fan because he was truly a bourbon fan. So there you go.
Top Chef's a good one. They actually did a season in Kentucky, and so that was good. They used a lot of Maker's Mark.
Yeah, there you go. Maker's Mark is the most often used because they can't show a label, so they'll be like, "Oh, we got bourbon," and we know
exactly what it is.
what the Maker's Mark bottle looks like. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, we're going to wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Katie, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me over on Instagram at KatieProof.
All right, KK.
I too am on Instagram at KK Cast Strength.
All right, Justine.
I am also on Instagram at JA_mates.
All right, McNew.
You can find me never cooking at McNew ABV on Instagram.
All right. For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley across all social media platforms. I am abvnetwork.com where we put all of our content. And last but not least, abvbarrelshop.com. We got a lot of stuff going on there, so check it out. Again, abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For our audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.